Thomas Larsen joins Team Storm, and we go through the Storm website talking about all the new bowling balls and everything they have to offer, where you can go over to BowlerX.com and get all yours today on the LTC show. Stay tuned. Welcome to the LTC show. I'm your host, J.R. Raymond. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Thomas Larsen, probably one of the most underrated bowlers out on the PBA Tour. Mostly underrated because of, I guess it's just he's not a household name. He's a guy that makes an awful lot of cuts, makes match play pretty much every week, finds himself always there, and in my opinion, he's one of the most accurate, one of the better players with a lot of touch at the bottom of the swing that you would see somebody like Duke and Walter Ray and those type of guys. He's very, very good playing straighter, but he's also really good playing in with tight angles. So I'm excited to see how he does getting some new equipment in his hands. Well, we're going to go through that here in a minute, but first, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bar so that way you get all the notifications of every episode that we come out with, as well as all the videos that we post on a daily basis. And please be sure to share these videos. I don't have a big marketing team or anybody that can share these or that I can pay to do any of that type of stuff to get the word out. So I depend on the viewers to share and get the word out about this type of content. So I appreciate everything from you guys. And this is actually brought to you by BowlerX.com. Please make sure to head over to BowlerX.com and get all of your bowling needs over there, including everything we're going to talk about here today with the Storm equipment. But first, Thomas Larsen joins Team Storm. September 2nd, 2020, this was posted. So yesterday. Larsen quotes, "I am super excited to join Team Storm. Weber, Duke, Belmo, Tim Mack, and many others have made Hall of Fame careers with Storm, so I'm extremely happy to be welcomed to the team," Larsen said. "This feels like the start of the second part of my career, and I think it's going to be great." Larsen began bowling competitively at 9 and has collected numerous titles in world competition. Through hard work and determination, he found success in competitions and was chosen to be part of the Danish national team in 2005. He earned the youth championship title in Belgium 2005 and Finland in 2008. He has picked up numerous titles at the European Championships and World Championships throughout the years and has been a member of the Danish national team for 15 years. He's collected 2 WBT PBA titles and 5 EBT titles. In addition to his success on the lanes, Larsen also earned a marketing degree from, I'm going to butcher this, but Tietgen Business College, and shares his experience and knowledge to help promote and grow the sport. So that's pretty cool. He's done an awful lot in the game, and that's what I'm saying is a lot of people don't know the amount of success he's had throughout the country, or throughout the world. He's had a lot of success in many different countries as a youth and as an adult bowler. So it's pretty cool to see somebody with that type of resume moving to a company, a new company. For most people that do know him knows, at least as far as I know, he was with Track for quite some time. All the time that I've known him, he was on Track staff. So making this move, I think I think he's the prime candidate for somebody to be on Storm staff. Because he is softer with his revolutions. He likes to play straighter angles, and when I think he struggles is when he can't quite get the ball to go through the pins the right way. And I think he because of his struggle to get the ball to go through the pins the right way, I think he tries to force himself to play straighter, kind of like me. I do it a lot too, but I think he tries to force himself to play those straighter angles for longer, and he gives up a little bit of room for error, and he pays the price a lot more than he should on his bad shots, which are very rare. So I think Storm bowling balls are going to be perfect for him. They're going to be a little bit cleaner, and they're going to allow him to see that pop down lane to get the ball to go through the pins just a little bit better, especially when he starts to move his feet further left. Storm replies and says, "We are thrilled to welcome Thomas Larsen to the Storm team, or the Storm family." Tim Mack, European sales manager for Storm Products, said, "I believe he will be a great asset to us in his new role with FM Pro Shops. Thomas's resume is exceptional, and he's a great representative for the sport. He optimizes class in every way, and I look forward to a long-standing partnership both on and off the lanes." Larsen looks forward to returning to the PBA competition when it returns. His goal is to win a PBA national title in the U.S. on TV, just like the guys I watched when I was growing up, Larsen said. Yeah, so he's got PBA titles, but they are from WBT tournaments overseas. So the goal is to win a PBA title, stateside, and get it out on the national television and be able to win in that way. I guess that's everybody's goal. So even though he does have PBA titles, they are, technically they're PBA titles from, European countries or countries outside of the U.S. So that's just a little tidbit of info there. But it's pretty cool. It's really cool to see some of these guys make some different moves in joining different staffs and being a part of different things, trying to make changes to their game to get better. And now is a perfect time to be making changes to your game to try to get better because even though tournaments are going on right now, the PBA event, anybody that's trying to get out to the PBA events, the regional tour, the national tour, that's not going to go on until maybe, the winter time or even in, sometime into next year. Even though they're doing the league season and everything still, I think it's going to be a little bit of time until we can actually get out full time and start bowling again. So now is a perfect time to be gearing up, making sure your equipment's right, making sure all your accessories are right, making sure you get all those things. So head over to BowlerX.com, get all your stuff. But let's take a look at the website here. We've got Storm's website up, so we might as well take a look at some of the new stuff. I did just hear of some new releases that came out. One right here, the Axiom Pearl. Let's click on that and see what it gives us. So it says pending USB-C approval. I wonder why that is. But it says before you feel the intensity, you'll see it. Unapologetically tenacious, powerful, and not fragile. This first ever Axiom shoulders its way to the front of the line. Vibrant colors and fresh style. Tech that's got people talking and performance that checks all the boxes. The Axiom Pearl brings them all together with eye-catching appearance and can-do attitude. So available October 9th. It's got the fragrance peppermint, which is going to be different. That'll be very different, I would think. So let's take a look at the tech specs. Lightweight core, comes out at 1500 grit polish, factory finish. Very high flare potential, 5 to 6 inches. Anybody that had the original Axiom knows that ball flared a ton and hooked a bunch. For me, it was a little over under. I wasn't really sure what it was going to do, so maybe the pearl cover will give it a little bit better look. I can't wait to try it out. It has a symmetrical weight block with the pearl reactive cover stocks, the N2X cover stock. So let's see what the core numbers actually are on this thing. It should be the same thing as what the Axiom, original Axiom was for. So for 15 pounds, 248050. A little bit lower RG and still pretty high differential. Once you get into that 5.0 range, they're pretty high. So it's going to be pretty cool. Going to be a neat little pickup off of that Axiom. For anybody who thought the Axiom was just a little too strong, maybe not enough down lane or not, it was too early, then this will be a good complement for you. So let's take a look. Let's go back. And again, remember, make sure you pre-order yours over at BowlerX.com. You can get those at any time pre-ordered. I'm pretty sure he's got them up there. So take a look. We got a fast pitch here. I don't know if that's new or not, but it must be. It says pending USB-C approval. So fast pitch, it says we've spent last 30 years obsessing over it, breaking rules and building balls with a conviction others would probably call crazy. Many look to Storm to cut through the oil and create supreme entry angle, but not every situation requires maximum ball motion. In fact, shorter oil patterns in drier conditions can be easily as challenging as a lane with oil backed up to the head pin. I agree with that 100%. This is the it says no core, so no core in this. Oh no, that's what they're calling it, is no core. That's the core that's in it, is no core. So it's 1,000 grit, higher durometer scale reading, 74 to 76, a little bit higher than normal. So maybe I'm wrong on that actually. I'd have to go back and look. We'll go back and take a look at that in a minute. I could be wrong on that durometer reading. Don't listen to me there. 1,000 grit, Abalon comes out factory finish. Medium flare potential with a symmetrical weight block in it. It's got the Control XL urethane solid cover stock. So I wonder if that's the same as like the pitch black and the pitch blue and and that type of stuff there. So let's see. Core number is 261. So yeah, so you got higher RG and then the differential 030. So lower differential, higher RG. So this is for that the the lighter to medium oil patterns that you can get the ball to get through the burn, that all that friction. When you see those shorter oil conditions, these are the types of bowling balls that you generally go to. So I'm going to ask them for one of these. I want to test these. I love to do the tests with the urethane balls to see which urethane balls, how they stack up against each other. So maybe test it against a black hammer, purple hammer, even some of the the Lane Masters, the swag urethane ball, that Big Bro, what is it? The Big Bro Burn Up was their urethane ball. We're gonna test it up against that, see how they compare there. So let's go back, see what else we got going on here. Anything else? You already know about the Parallax, the IQ Tour Nano Pearl, the Trend. Trend is my favorite of all the shiny balls out of this bag. That's definitely my favorite. Still got the Crux Prime, or the Omega Crux in there. Still got the Pitch Purple, the Astrophysics. Phase 3, everybody likes the Phase 3. High Road X is still in there, huh? That's surprising. I don't like the High Road covers, cores too much. Never really did too well for me. But yeah, so that's what's new there. You got the Fast Pitch and the Axiom Pearl coming out. Let's take a look at the bags. What kind of cool bags do they got? They got your double totes, 6-ball Rolling Thunder, 2-ball Rolling Thunder, 2-ball regular 2-ball tote, 3-ball Rolling Thunder Signature. Yeah, so there's a new one there, the 3-ball Tournament tote. It's got that light blue lining on the outside there. Looks pretty neat. And then the same thing here, 3-ball Tournament shoe bag. So you got a shoe bag that goes up on that if you want. And 3-ball Streamline. I believe KR makes these. I could be wrong, but I think KR makes all these bags. Don't quote me on that either. I don't know for sure. But so just a couple of new bags there. Shoes. I'm not sure if they've done anything new with shoes. Looks like the same shoes that were out over the last few years, or at least that came out last year. So SP3 silver blue, those are pretty sweet. And then you have the women's SP3s. So yeah, nothing crazy new going on, but the new bowling balls as always. Anything else in the accessories? Just the cleaners, the towels, Abralon pads. I actually recommend going with the True Grit by Creating the Difference. I love those pads. I think they are a little bit better than a typical Abralon, to tell you the truth. So I'm not swaying people away from anything that you already use, as far as if you use storm pads or anything like that. That's all on you. I'm just letting you know. I personally like the Abralon pads or the True Cut pads more than anything else. But I'm not seeing anything new as far as accessories go here. So, but that's what we have going on with Storm Nation, with Storm, the Storm website. So let's click over and go over to BowlerX.com, where you can see everything you have here, and that's a little bit of an announcement there. We just welcomed Daria Payo. I think that's how you say her name. I've heard people say it. Pretty sure it's Payo. But we welcomed her to Team X, to the BowlerX staff there for the professional women. She joins women like Kelly Kulick and Shannon O'Keefe going out on tour, the PWBA tour next summer. And then you have Gigi Mason, which you're going to see, or you just saw that video yesterday on her and her uprising and what she has going on. So pretty cool here to see Daria join. You have save 10% on all 900 Global products. She is a 900 Global staffer. Use code Daria to get your 10% off there. So that's a pretty good deal there if you want to order some 900 Global, which technically is in the Storm family. But you see right away, you see a bunch of those Storm balls up there. You see the Axiom Pearl pre-ordered, the Fast Pitch pre-order right here. You can get yours $134.95. And then $154.95 for the Axiom. And then right next to it, I already talked to you about that Big Bro Burnout. That's we're gonna hopefully test that against that Fast Pitch. One of the new Jackal balls there was that you pre-order that Motive Jackal Flash. Krista Sant, actually fresh out of the box, drilled one. 300 first game, 805 first series. So really awesome bowl, and congrats, Krista. That's really sweet. She is the wife of Lee Sant. They are the owner operators of BowlerX.com here. So pretty awesome. They get to put all this stuff. They are avid bowlers themselves, and they put a lot of time, a lot of effort into growing the sport, growing bowling. So please make sure to thank them any chance you get, because they put a lot of money into sponsoring the PBA, a bunch of different events, the players. They literally have staff on the PBA and PWBA that are paid players. They get, it's not a lot of money, but it's money that helps these players to continue to grow the sport and do the things that need to do in order to, like I said, grow the sport and make it better. So it's pretty awesome. But you can see through here all the website, all the featured stuff. BowlerX is now Team Fish, powered with Team Fish, partnered with Team Fish, so it's pretty cool. You can get all that new stuff over here, Team Fish jerseys, shirts, all that good jazz. So make sure to head over to BowlerX. They are the title sponsor. They are my title sponsor for everything that I do. As you know, I run the BowlerX channel as well. So that's all I got for you today. I just wanted to run through these websites, run through some of the news for you, but that's today's podcast. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Share this video, like and comment, do everything you can. What do you think of the new additions? What do you think of Thomas Larsen joining Team Storm? And what do you think of Daria joining Team X? I think that's a couple of good additions there. Now Thomas getting some Storm bowling balls in his hand, a little bit cleaner, a little bit stronger down lane. What do you think is going to happen there? You think he's going to have a little bit of a breakout year and do super well? Or do you think he's going to kind of regress trying to learn new bowling balls? I'm not sure. We're going to find out real soon. But again, make sure to subscribe. And until next time, I'm out of here. My name is J.R. Raymond. This is the LTC Bowling Show. Take care.